5P on the beat.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. And if you're just seeing this face for the very first time, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Benny, and on this channel we talk about all things adulting, adulthood, leveling up in your 20s, and self-improvement. So if that's your cup of tea, kindly click on that subscribe button down below, and also kindly click on that bell button beside the subscribe button so that every time I post a new video, you'll be the first to know. Now that being said, let's jump right into the video. I personally made a huge career shift this year. I had actually studied law for my first degree. After I had graduated from law school, I went ahead to get a master's in international business law. When I was done with that, I realized that I didn't really want to work in a law firm. I had gone to court before, I had done internships at law firms, externships, but I was just honest with myself, like, this is not really my thing. Shortly after I was done with my master's, graduated, I got a job in business development. Because I had no solid background in business, I didn't know how to do business development. I just did not know what to do. After a long time of not really doing it right, I finally started figuring out, okay, I think in order to get this done, I have to do this and do this and do this. And then I just started investing in myself. And then when I realized that, okay, Benny, you love businesses, like, that's it. And you don't just love it, like, you're good at it. So I went back to school to get an MBA. There are 3 tips that I employed in this process that I think really helped me in finding out what I wanted, in making that career shift, and in actually following through with it. And so I'm going to share that with you guys. The very first tip to consider before making a career change is experiment, experiment, experiment. There was no way I would have known that I was good in business if I did not experiment. Guys, I experimented. In fact, when I came out of school, the very first business that I started was a parfait business. I'm going to put a picture right here. So it's this thing that you make with Greek yogurt. And then I just realized not too long after that, this is not really my thing. After that, I jumped into a business with a friend of mine. It was basically marketing, affiliate marketing, if I'm not mistaken. And it was demanding things from me that I did not want to be demanded. I was expected to do certain things in order to promote these businesses that were going to be contradictory with the things that I already had on ground. So it just was not working for me. And because I wasn't willing to give it everything, because I wasn't willing to put everything into that business, soon after, you guessed it, it crashed and burned. But all these failed businesses, all these mistakes just kept on driving me closer to realizing that, do you know what? This job that I got, let me actually start brainstorming, how can I help this person, develop this business. And then I just started getting ideas okay, do this, do that, and I started implementing it, and I started growing love for it. So if I had not made all those mistakes, if I had not failed in all those businesses, I wouldn't have put in my energy into where my energy was needed and gotten the results that I wanted to see. So please grab opportunities, any opportunity that is presented to you. Try not to refuse them. Try to just experiment to see if that's what you like. I used to think that I was a 9 to 5 person. I used to think that I was a banking person, you know, work in a bank. But when I started working in a bank, when I got that opportunity, I made use of that opportunity and realized that's not my thing. Like, it was killing my brain cells. I need to be in an environment where I'm constantly intellectually stimulated, and that was not just doing it for me. It was just way too monotonous for me, and I never would have discovered that if I did not experiment. So yeah, grab as many opportunities that are presented to you, experiment as much as you need to. In the course of experimenting and, you know, grabbing opportunities, you will find that one thing that excites you, which leads me to my second point. When making a career shift, the moment you have found out what you like, aggressively, and I'm not mincing words, aggressively invest in yourself, invest in your career. Give it all you've got. Like, pour everything into it. And I'm not just talking like your energy or your time, also your finances. My mom would always say, you use money to make money. So in order to make money, in order to see the results you want to see from your newfound career, you would have to invest in yourself. You would have to pay for courses. You would have to get your trainings. Aside other investments you can make in your career, the more you pour financial resources into developing yourself, improving yourself, the more you grow. If you need to go back to school like I did, go back to school. It is an investment and it will pay off in the future. My third and final tip for you if you're trying to make a career change in your 20s is for you to remember that time is on your side. I know sometimes, like for me, I made this career shift at 26. And it's like, oh wow, I'm going back to school. And to get an MBA, sometimes it takes 2 years, you know, depending on the school that you go to. So some people might be calculating, if I go back to school now, it means I'll be done when I'm 28. Or I go back to school when I'm 28, it means I'll be done when I'm 30. It's an investment. It will pay off in the future. So don't worry too much about time. Take that bold step. Continue to invest in yourself financially and otherwise. And regardless of the age that you decide to make this decision, to make this career shift, you would still reap the fruits. You're not in competition with anyone. So take your time, find yourself, invest in yourself, and the results will show in due time. If you have any further tips for anyone trying to make a career shift or change in their 20s, kindly put it in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, kindly click on that like button. Kindly subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. And also click that bell button that's right beside the subscribe button so that you'll be the first to know whenever I upload a new video. Until the next time we see, never be afraid to share your stories, spread love, and have fun. Bye.